Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Striding in once again,
Now
Big
batting.
Daddy Anderson.
Designated
0
hitter,
for 1 for him
Big
here in
Daddy
this one.
Anderson.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Brito on the move. Move. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Grounded to third. Hoskins fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Come on, let it fly.
Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Britt Schaefer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jason Brown is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Barons, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. Baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ramon Brito, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Anderson.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bolero onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Big Daddy Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Presley has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings. 1 and 2. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Anderson.
Big Daddy Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
1-1. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Ojeda.
Left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hey, no one better.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Two out with the man at first. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball, middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Here we go. Need you right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Birmingham earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Julio Garcia earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Baseball. It's The Show, and it comes digging in. And
Batting
Big
third,
Daddy Anderson.
designated hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
Towards second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So striding forward now,
Batting
Phil
fourth,
Morgan.
third baseman, Phil
Here
Morgan.
comes the first pitch. He's running towards second, and a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Hey, we need you right
1-0 pitch on the way. That's in there, base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Into the box now,
The batter,
Big Daddy
designated
Anderson.
hitter,
0 for 1
Big
here in the
Daddy
early going.
Anderson.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brito racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance.
Now batting,
Big Daddy Anderson.
designated hitter,
No hits in
Big
2
Daddy
trips to the plate for
Anderson.
him in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Manning giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bolero ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Joey Grubbs earns his first win of the season. Tyler Danish was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Domingo Marmolejo closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Theodore Kim, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Batting third,
Stepping into the
Designated
box, Big Daddy Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in,
batting
Phil
fourth,
Morgan.
third
He drove in
baseman,
one of their 2
Phil
runs in last
Morgan.
night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it. And if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
One and 2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they get to him for a bottom of inning number. At the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Anderson.
Hey, see you ripped it there.
Line drive to center field. Manning patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that...
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Big Daddy Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Big Daddy Anderson.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
They need you now. Your turn. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so?
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. Alexi Ramirez earns his first win of the season. Daniel Finn earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham. Digging in now, Big Daddy Anderson, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Figueroa. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with. So digging in now, Big Daddy Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Manning is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning. Out of the home half. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
At the plate, Phil Morgan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Phil
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with one man out.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. How about that? One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Leads this one into the box.
Now batting,
Big Daddy Anderson.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Softly hit out to short. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And all their fourth.
Fans, our final line.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. It's the home opener for 2017 between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason Brown gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
At the plate, Big Daddy Anderson, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First offering on its way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Batting third, left fielder.
In now, Eli Ojeda, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's a high pop-up. Tavares is there for it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Phil Morgan, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A dive, but he's back.
Hey, make it yours.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Anderson.
Designated hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
Into the windup, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another. Shot now. Big Daddy Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. Complete. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy Anderson.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
The left fielder, number 22. Eli
into the box
Ojeda.
now. Eli Ojeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And the runner back safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on now, get your pitch up there. Wait for a good one, huh?
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in once again, Phil Morgan. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
In there, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
See it drive it.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good.
Hey, keep it
Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Anderson, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Come on, Chief, one time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded down the third baseline. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
In now Eli Ojeda.
Left fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Glenn Ting will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Glenn Ting. Now batting, third baseman.
All right, boy, all right, here we go.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
Standing in now, Phil Morgan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Here we go. No one better.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Touch up. Drive him in right now. All right, one time, right here. Hey, no one better, huh?
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 6-3. And tonight's comes to an end 6-3 the final. Rory Eckert claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daniel Finn closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
For the Biscuits, 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Anderson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Anderson.
Hit hard towards the hole and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Batting third, left fielder Eli Ojeda.
In now, Eli Ojeda. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. McDaniel is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, he's driving right back to the pitcher. Huh, now?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th. Foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another full count pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this. Still digging in for his 2nd at-bat. Big Daddy Anderson.
Hitter, Big Daddy Anderson.
Hit in the air out to left field. Goff is after it, and the inning is over. So ready once again, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ramon Russell is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
From the stretch, Eli Ojeda is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Count 2-1. Hey, get your pitch up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good one right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Rafael Valero is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing.
Morgan.
Good one up there, huh?
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Stepping in now, Phil Morgan, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Come on now, one time. Let it fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let's go now. One time.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready for another chance. Juan Tejera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tejera.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Here we go.
Striding in once again, Steve Uribe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Come on, right here, one time.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Goff has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. At the plate, Big Daddy Anderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Big Daddy
Couldn't
Anderson.
resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Goff arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Anderson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a throw over, just keeping him close.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Cardona is on his way home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping into the box,
22.
Eli Ojeda.
Ojeda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
1-0 pitch on the way. In the air now, out to right field. McDaniel is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
8-3 tonight. Julio Garcia earns the win, his second. Corey Haas struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasquez. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. The Montgomery Biscuits. Standing in, Big Daddy Anderson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, this guy's having a pretty good season. That's a nice line drive. Look, Double-A. We see a lot of guys jump from Double-A to the big leagues. This is where you become a true prospect.
Morgan.
Into the box now, Phil Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Juan Tejera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy. You drive it right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Your pitch. Right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let's go now, one time.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Larry Kendrick would be next.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the top of the second. Striding in, Ramon Russell. He brought home a run on a bases-loaded walk his first time up. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Ilez rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Stepping in, Houston Donahue. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in, Lester McLuhan. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Lester McLuhan.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Anderson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of the home half. Settling in now, Big Daddy Anderson.
Number 13, Big Daddy Anderson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Third baseman, number 16. Phil
Into the box,
Morgan.
Phil Morgan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brooklyn Bridges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he is in there.
Well, this is how you write it up when you're making your batting order. The bottom of the lineup is set it up for the top. You're in trouble now.
Stepping in, Chad Goff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, we got one here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson has a beat on it. The runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Anderson.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Third baseman, number 16.
Right here.
Phil
In now,
Morgan.
Phil Morgan, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Ready with the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this. Digging in, Kenny McDaniel. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
McDaniel.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. At the plate, Edgar Castillo.
The right fielder, number 31. Edgar Castillo.
1 out now, 1 out.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anderson going back. Gone!
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Into the box, Ramon Russell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Russell.
Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Fernando Perez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Danish couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Barons, 1 run.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continue. A good one here between the Montgomery Bisons. Now at the plate, Kevin Ilez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One down.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anderson going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, you never want to give up.
So stepping in, Big Daddy Anderson, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chavez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play.
So digging in now, Lester McLuhan. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anderson looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping up now, Ramon Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson moves over, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Montgomery's out in front here. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Come on, baby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Chop fouled over. Towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Tavares. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tavares. Hey, nobody out now.
The 0-2 home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lester McLuhan. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Anderson is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. Tavares rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson moving forward, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll think better of. So coming to the plate, Alejandro Chavez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here. Hits. Ready now, Alejandro Chavez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Goff. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Chad Goff.
Hey, we got 2. Hey, here we go now.
Here's the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Anderson sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Anderson.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1 down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Come on.
Here it comes on 0-2. Popped up, calling for it. Ilez, 2 gone.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Kevin Esposito earns his first win of the season. Alexi Ramirez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Barons, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. Baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luther Odell, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Castillo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Kevin Elez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kevin Elez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. In there, a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all week.
Striding in once again, Javier Tavares comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Aguilera backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
Let it rip right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Chavez is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that.
Digging in once again, Edgar Castillo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys.
Ready once again, Big Daddy Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses inside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Castillo coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Anderson.
Big Daddy Anderson.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Looking good.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. On a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ready for another shot now, Alejandro Chavez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Right now. Come on, guys.
Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A Double-A batting coach looks to connect with one of his new players early on.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on an intriguing matchup. Into the box, Big Daddy Anderson, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Into the box, Eli Ojeda. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and you're 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing. They're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Tejera rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. Stepping in, Enrique Molina. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Molina.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I gotta think he was sitting on changeup 3-2. That was a nice pitch, and he still got the base hit.
Digging in, Kevin Santana, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. The 1-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from third.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Batista. Nobody out, runner on first.
Batista.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Anderson has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Big Daddy Anderson. He's set. Here it comes.
Anderson.
Pitch inside the throw.
Be safe.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again. Tyler Mishad, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lauren Campos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and
digging in once again, Big Daddy Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Eli Ojeda.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eli Ojeda is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Right here, one time.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Come on, kid.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Your pitch only, huh?
Swing and a liner, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Here we go.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another 2-2 offering. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Now batting, shortstop, Steve
Standing in now,
Uribe.
Steve Uribe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Isaiah Watley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
This one's down to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Ready once again, Jonathan Dietz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Dietz.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Anderson moves over, and that's the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another chance. Sean Melendez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Anderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Big Daddy Anderson, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Hey, no one better right
The
now,
left
kid.
fielder,
Here we
number
go.
22.
Into the box now, Eli Ojeda, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Steve Uribe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Steve Uribe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
No one better. Need you right here.
Hit to first. To his right, Blanco. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left. Settling in now, Leonardo Blanco. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
I like that at bat.
So striding forward now, Big Daddy Anderson. He'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Melendez coming on, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Come on, Dad. Get your pitch up, Dad.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
There you go, left line. Here you go, babe. Need you right now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
What a big hit right there late in the game to come up with 2 runs late in the 9th like that. Now you go to your bullpen to see if they can lock it down. Man, are they fired up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eli Ojeda is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Batista ranging back. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Anderson is on his way home, and he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Omar Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Barons. 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Smokies, 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball. It's the show. Billy Reese, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing he wasn't real happy about. I spoke with him yesterday about it. He just said, I gave up too many walks. So look for a guy in this game to be around the plate more.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Batista is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H? Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anderson.
Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Ian Lopez.
Leading off the 4th inning, catcher Ian
No one out now.
Lopez.
Where's the 1 here?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And there's their first hit of the game.
No runner.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down.
Now at the plate, Big
fielder,
Daddy
number 13.
Anderson. Third trip
Big
to the plate
Daddy
for him here
Anderson.
tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A dive, but he's back.
Come on.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Batista is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Enrique Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Skied into straightaway right. Anderson has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Anderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Melendez is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. Anderson takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and happy birthday as they allow him to cross. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy Anderson.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Flores rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score, the runner from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Phil Morgan.
In now, Phil Morgan, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Let it go, let it go. Hey, hit me a seed right here.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge runs. Digging in, Cecil Lacey.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cecil Lacey.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now the relay home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Tyler Danish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is. We've got a good matchup in store. Doug Mays is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carmona on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be fun. I mean, they're facing a pitcher who gives up a lot of home runs. Now, as the hitters, will they stay patient?
Stepping in, Cecil Lacey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lacey.
Hey, now we got 2.
The 0-1 pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. At the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy Anderson.
He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Barons. Now batting, Enrique Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Molina.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilera ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Anderson.
13.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dietz ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. So no 4 due up. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Dietz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jonathan Dietz.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Anderson is there. 2 down. So striding forward now, Aldo Carmona. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Aldo Carmona.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Anderson moves over. 1 down. Into the box now, Big Daddy Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0 hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Morgan.
Into the box, Phil Morgan, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
The 1-0 runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
What a big hit right there late in the game to come up with 2 runs late in the 9th like that. Now you go to your bullpen.
Striding into the box, Enrique Molina. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Enrique Molina.
No outfield.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he hits the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Rory Eckert gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Daniel Finn hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. It's time for baseball now as the show will be a good one here. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the at the plate, Lauren Campos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, this is the recipe they want.
Stepping into the box, Cecil Lacey. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Now a flare out toward right center. Anderson moving in. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Striding in, Steve Garcia. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Steve Garcia.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people.
In now, Big Daddy Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anderson.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jonathan Dietz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan
set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Anderson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Big Daddy Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Campos going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Eli Ojeda is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Batista on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. On 2 hits, no. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit out towards second. Garcia scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Anderson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Alec Mills gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. William Sasaki.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.